3 months of freedom gone in a blink. Now it's back to cramming, crying, and coffee fueled study sessions. But here's the thing, starting strong is easy, staying locked in, that's where a lot of us fail and fall off. So if you want to actually be focused this semester and stay locked in, this is your guide. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel where all videos are about inspirational and motivational things to help change your ways of life to get you to become the best version of yourself, whatever this looks like for you. Because of all of the liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, I want to give a shout out to all of those people doing those things because you are pushing out my content to more people like you who need to hear the advice that we're sharing every video. So on their behalf, I would like to say thank you and give you a shout out for doing such good work. Got a little bit of housekeeping before we get into the video. Now, for those who have been sticking around for consistent videos every week, for the past 2 weeks, I've been hit with a debilitating sickness. I, for the first week, could not get off the couch. I had to Uber eat so many things because I couldn't make food and everyone was out of the house. Second week, I was a little bit more mobile. I went out a little bit, but I was just constantly nauseous, fatigued, lightheaded, did not have energy. So the videos have been put on hold, but I am starting back strong and I'm really excited to share this video because I have a huge issue with staying locked in during semester. I start off so strong and I have such good motivation to be like the Rory Gilmore and Ellie, what's her name? Elle Woods, to be the Elle Woods of the century, but I get so off track and it's embarrassing. So I'm really excited to share this video because these are tips that I actually do at the start of every semester that makes me start strong, but I've also implemented some things in here that I reckon would help me stay locked in. So I guess we can come along on this journey together. From last week's video, How to Know You'll Be Okay, William posted a comment saying that he could see this channel blowing up and saw that I was only 19 but had a very mature mindset across everything. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, William. That literally meant the world for me. That is such a kind comment. But yeah, I'm excited to grow this channel and blow it up. So I would love to see your support to actually make that happen. But if you want to be in next week's video, make sure to leave a little uplifting comment like Will's and I will mention you and your beautiful words. Now, I will say that on the Amelia Grace channel, we are known for authenticity and being relatable and realistic. But I would also like to share with new people here that on this channel, literally every single piece of advice is from things that I have implemented, tested, and trialed, and what has or has not worked for me so that I can share it with you because we are all about genuinity here. So I'm giving you a real person's experiences and sharing it with you. And I also share personal experiences from not only myself, but my partner, my family, my friends across every area of my life, like work, uni. But without further ado, let's get into it. I think that it's low-key crazy that after 3 months, I was about to put up 4, 3 months, we are back to uni. I'm sorry, but how does 3 months go by that quickly? But it's so weird because now we're back to the crying, the cramming, and the coffee-fueled study sessions. So I'm just like, I gotta be ready for it. I have mixed feelings. Like, I want to keep doing literally whatever I want every single day, but I'm also very keen and very excited to be in a little nook in the law library looking hot and mysterious while she's studying. But yeah, we gotta lock in regardless of how we feel. Honestly, I'm glad I'm making this video because I'm definitely gonna rewatch it whenever I have my de-locking in stages. So you better save it, better send it to somebody so that you always have it in chat to go back to. That's actually smart. That's actually smart. Or save the link into a notes folder. Yeah, and then heading it, type, subheading it for like each topic, and then you can easily just go to the link and then you can watch it again. You always have it. Or just subscribe. I'm coming up with a million different ways to do the same thing, but I mean, whatever works for you, works for you. Okay, so there are 3 things that I always do at the start of every semester. I normally get prepped about a week before it starts. And for me, that's like getting stationery, getting new books, setting up a Notion page that comes later, and doing the 3 steps that I'm about to tell you. Number 1 is I reflect. I always reflect on the last term or last semester and ask myself, what worked really well? Why and when did it work really well? One of the things that always works out for me is that I love to wear really nice outfits. Like, I love fashion. So every single time I go to university wearing an outfit that always makes me feel comfortable and confident, I'm on English, and I study way better, and I am way more focused on doing well on my work. So I always make sure to wear a good outfit to have that result. But what I need you to do is to journal these 3 things: the what works, when it works, and why you think that works. Because what the why does is help you to understand your behavioral patterns for certain things. And when you figure out a why to something, it also helps to make you understand, is this thing that I'm doing aligned with myself and my goals and aspirations? Because sometimes it actually isn't, and it's really, really helpful to write that down. If you are struggling to start, here are some examples. Music. What music works really well when you study? I know that for me, it's lo-fi and classical music. What study methods work really well? What libraries work well for you to study in? Do you work better with noise around you or complete silence? Now here's part 2 to step 1. I want you to now write in depth for both of these, please, is what did not work for you. I'll give you a personal experience for this one. I am a people watcher. I literally love it so much. So I like to sit and study in busy areas such as the Central Library at UQ. If you've seen me there, and if you see me again there, please tell me to go to the law library. It is a big mistake for me to sit there. I also recommend having a Notion page, and Notion is literally my entire life. I have everything on there. As you know, I do social media, so all of my planning and prepping for literally everything that you see on here goes into Notion. And then everything to do with uni, I've got another page for that. And I'll put like a screen recording of it up here. But what I have is literally hours. No, I think it only took me 2 hours to actually complete the Notion page, where in the past it's taken me like 5. But I have a section at the top for like all of my courses, and then within them I've got like the classes, assessments, exams, so that all of my notes and stuff is organized so that I don't lose anything or get disorganized, because I cannot survive when that happens. I get very stressed. Under that, I've got like a bit of to-dos for the week and for the day so that I can narrow down my priorities. I also have like a 2-week planning ahead schedule. My law lecturer, my law professor actually said that this is a really good idea to stay on top of everything that you've got to do so that you don't get overwhelmed or disorganized. And then under that, I've got a due dates calendar. Below that, I've got some other little tidbits that are really, really helpful for me when I'm studying. And I find overall a Notion page is very motivating because it's very visually pleasing. You can make it however you want. If you are new to Notion, or if you don't want to spend hours doing it, go to my Instagram, obviously follow, but message me on there that you want like a template of it. Obviously I'll get rid of my personal information on there, but I will share with you that template. Now, step number 2 for what I always do before each semester. Like for you, is it having 6s across the board? Is it being consistent every day doing something? Just know that it is possible, but only if you don't quit and you continue working hard. Anything great or grand never comes easy, and if it came easy, everybody would have it, and I bet you know that quote. So please take that on as truth, and remember that you literally can achieve your dreams because dreams should never stay dreams. So I want you to journal the things that didn't work, but also what you need. Well, hang on. Also, what didn't work and why it didn't work. Yeah, that's the one, why it didn't work. But on top of that, I want you to also journal what you think you need to get there. And I want to tell you that if you want to achieve new things and have new things, you have to be a different person. Let that sink in. Everything that you want to achieve this semester does not come by doing everything that you did last semester. Because if you had those actions this semester, you would receive the exact same results. You cannot come into this semester and expect everything to be different and do the exact same things. It just doesn't work like that. This is the third tip. I want you to make it literally so clear in your mind of where you want to be this semester. Like, if you want to, make a mood board. Make a one that I've got above my bed, because obviously it brings it into your life through manifestation, but it also makes you way more motivated to go out and do these things because you're seeing it day in, day out, which helps you to believe that it's actually possible in your reality for you. I feel like this is what a lot of us, including myself, get so lost in. We get so hooked on what our dream future looks like that we forget what our current actions are reflecting, what future they are creating, not our dream selves' actions and what that future will create, because we haven't embodied that yet. We are still in our current selves. So I need you to reflect on your current actions and think about, if you stayed up late every night watching TV, what would you get as a grade? What would your retention be like the next day because you're tired? You can't take notes that well. You're not that energized to do your best. They are your current or past selves' actions. You cannot bring that into the future, because what does that future look like if you did? This step is so important because we get so lost in it that we forget and cannot see the future that we are actually creating for ourselves. A personal experience from me is the library thing. I was so confused why I wasn't getting like sixes across the board, even though I was studying literally so consistently. I was studying smarter, not harder. I was doing everything that worked for me in a lot of areas, but I also had to reflect and go, well, hang on a minute. I was in Central Library looking at everybody when I was meant to be studying, when it felt like, because I went there to study, I felt like I was studying, but I really wasn't that much. Now, for the chapter of things that I'll be implementing throughout the semester are two things. It's distractions and scratching an itch. Distractions are things like your phone, songs with lyrics in it, watching TV all the time. Itches are things that literally take over your mind. For me, this always happens at finals. I want you to scratch the itch. It's itches like, for me, playing Minecraft or playing Sims right before finals, or starting a K-drama series. I know that we're in our literal like first week that you're watching this. First 2 weeks aren't that content heavy. So if you've got an itch, please scratch it. Like, build that Minecraft world, play the Sims, do the gaming, so that you don't have the itch when it's really important, like mid-semester and late semester. Now, the second one is distractions. Obviously, get rid of all the distractions. It's pretty simple. Don't go immediately cut it off, because that makes it a lot harder to stick with a new habit. James Clear says it's so much in Atomic Habits that by stopping it immediately, it creates so much resistance to actually continue it. It makes life harder for you and you don't want to stick with it. So what you need to do is just mute notifications for like 2 apps that you use frequently. Just take it literally baby steps, so that by the time mid-sem and finals hit, you are in a world already with minimal distractions, which can help you stay locked in. To be honest, I'm literally so excited to see how we go throughout the semester with these points implemented. I actually have implemented the scratching the itch thing throughout the 2 weeks that I was sick. I was like, I don't want to be playing games again at finals. So I spent the whole weeks just playing Minecraft with my boyfriend MJ, and now I don't even want to go back on because I've built the world. But yeah, damn, I'm about to see how we go. So make sure to go and follow me over on Instagram so that we can keep each other updated. I would love to see your progress. And we can connect personally because I am currently, for a short while, a small YouTuber. So I am able to answer all your messages really timely. I am also able to personally connect with you way easier, which I love. I actually love hearing you guys go through things and become better people yourselves. But do make sure to subscribe before the channel does blow up, because we gotta have OGs, and just like Will said, it will blow up, so please be there for that. I've also linked in the description past videos that I think would be insanely helpful for you as a uni student, so make sure to go check out those after this one. But obviously, guys, leave a like and a comment and share it to your bestie who needs to hear this. I also want to say thank you. Genuinely, it is amazing to see how much this channel is growing because of all of your support. Like, I love just watching the stats grow on like YouTube Studio, so that I am closer to earning money from all of your help. It literally means the absolute world to me, and I am so grateful that you guys are liking this channel and literally loving all of the videos. Like, that's so sweet. Stop it, I'm blushing. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week.